Mini-me's, now and then. Oh, they're cute, they're chaotic, and they change. Well, that's part of having mini-me's running around. Now, the fact is, a lot of us love our kids and are more concerned with their well-being than our own. The problem being that their well-being often relies on our well-being. Sure, this is not a new concept to you, and I'm sure that if you have children, you have struggled with figuring out how to do that. With finances and with debt, it's no less of a struggle. Do some thinking ahead of time, or find and carve out a quiet place to do some thinking when they're not there, because they don't help. Now, debt for the kids? That's a question a lot of families are facing. Do I take on debt to provide my children with the lifestyle that I would like them to have? I would suggest to you, no, you do not do that, because that teaches them and models for them that debt is a way to support their lifestyle. And we know that that is not sustainable. We know that that is not healthy. We know that it causes a lot of relationship issues. That's not in the best interest of your children, is it? It is hard sometimes to say no, but sometimes the most loving, caring, and kind thing you can do is to say no and teach them that it is okay and important and possible to live within your means. When you're looking at taking on a new piece of debt for something to do with your children, I want you to think about their future, and if they were doing that for you, how would you feel? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Well, I guess that depends on what you really want to teach your children. If it's good financial management, then spending less than you earn, resisting peer pressure, having delayed gratification, that means we do something that's not as pleasant now, or we sacrifice something now or withhold from something now so that we get a benefit in the long run, is one of the best gifts you can give them. We know that people who are able to do this have more peace, tend to be more successful, better at reaching their goals, and we know that relationship stress, a lot of that is caused by financial strain, and debt creates financial strain. So for their financial well-being, affecting their relationship well-being, teaching them to avoid debt wherever possible is really a great gift. Future trade-offs. We have to think that yes, right now, today, my child will get this, and I want that for them. But what is it costing me? If that means that I don't get to come home on time and see my child after school or make dinner for them or take time to listen to their day, is that really a worthy trade-off? The greatest gift is love. The greatest honor is to give somebody your time. The greatest way to validate another human being is to give them your full undivided attention. We are far better equipped to do that when we don't have debt pressing down on us, when we can meet our needs and find free things to do together. That has a greater impact. Amy has in her book quite an example of her real life experience with her children after her husband passed away, of the expensive vacation to the low-cost vacation. I would encourage you to read her book. There's some really good stuff in there, and it really does help us weigh the balance that giving my child everything they want now is not actually developing a really good, solid character, a well-adjusted human being that is resilient and capable of leading their own family and taking care of their own independence. So again, think about if they were going to put that debt and financial burden on themselves for something for you, how would that make you feel? And if the answer is not good, then maybe you should think twice about doing that for them.